So the big Lego and Pokemon collaboration has come and gone, and with it, a lot of different things happened than what we really thought were going to happen, and a lot of disappointment for a lot of folks who were wanting to get that mini Pokemon Center. A lot of interesting things to discuss in this video because we all thought, right, that Lego and Pokemon was going to be this huge thing. It's going to be this huge takeover, like literally more than a Black Friday event. Sites were going to shut down, people were going to be in queues for hours, and even in physical stores, thought we were going to see lines out the door, we were going to see sellouts of the big Pokemon sets, and honestly, we just didn't see it. We have confirmation from multiple people who are at different physical locations, and not just in the US, but in Europe, around the world, and they all are saying the same thing, that the lines were not packed. There was a queue, but not a really long queue. And back in January 1st, when all those big Lego sets were coming out, Back to the Future, Lightning McQueen, all the big sets that everyone was wanting very badly. I mean, people were going and there was lines so far in these Lego stores, and it just wasn't even close to that for this Pokemon launch event. Now, we can say, okay, there was only 5 sets, but I would also say they had that special GWP Kanto Region Gym badge that everyone wanted so bad. It's currently selling for upwards of $250 on the aftermarket, and those were at physical store locations, but we also saw them online. They were, last I know, selling with the big Pokemon set. So we only had 21,000 to start with back when it went on sale on January 12th. Well, once February 27th hit, they were re-releasing them again. So that's probably going to bring the prices of that Kanto Region Gym bag down a lot. It also is going to bring it down a lot because Wiley Bricks recreated the set, and all you have to do is get some aftermarket stickers and you have literally the exact same Kanto Region Gym badge. You just have to replace one piece because one piece to that set is unique, but that's neither here nor there. The lines were not packed at all, guys. The Pokemon launch, I think, was probably a letdown for Lego. Now, we've seen the $650 set go on back order, but that is not unlike Lego to have happen. We've seen that happen with the Black Pearl set. We see that happen with these UCS style sets that are upwards of $500 to $600 to $700 for endlessly on back order. I mean, you go to Black Pearl. I haven't seen the Black Pearl off of back order since it launched here in the US. So we're probably not going to see that particular set come back in stock like officially, but like I said, the lines were not packed. Now, Lego's official online store was also a big change as well, because everyone wanted to get online to get that 2,500 Insiders Points mini Pokemon Center set, because it's only going to be available for the 2,500 points online, and there's probably going to be very, very few, even less than the GWP Kanto Region Gym badge. So everyone was kind of waiting for that to go up for sale at midnight, because that's what it always happens. These Insiders rewards go up at midnight, just like all the other Lego Pokemon sets that we're releasing. This Pokemon Center set was releasing alongside them at midnight, and everyone was just waiting, refreshing. As soon as midnight hits, the site goes into a queue. Now, like I told you, if you're a follower of the channel, a while back, I said that this Lego Insiders app for iPhones and Androids just recently came to the App Store and Google Play. And we talked about this in a big news video. We said this is going to probably change a lot for big launch events, even Black Friday. I still think Black Friday is going to be the big teller to how the Lego Insiders app is going to fully be realized. But the Lego Insiders app, I had it open. I can confirm I was one of the people on the Lego Insiders app, as well as I had it open on a computer. The queue went onto the computer, Lego Online Store, queued immediately. Once I got in, as well as many others, I'm watching live streams with Stud City, Slapshot Bricks, everyone else was having the same issue. They were into the store out of the queue, but they could not find that mini Pokemon Center set in the reward section. But once the Lego Insiders app got out of the queue, which was basically the same time, like it only took like 2-3 minutes to get in, the Lego Insiders app took you immediately to the Pokemon Center when you went to the reward section, and you were able to add it to cart and literally get it almost instantaneously. So the people that were on the legowebsite.com on a computer or on Safari or whatever browser you use, they took longer to get that Pokemon Center. Now, I know that might be a big deal today or for this particular set, because everyone ended up getting them. Everyone started to get in, and it stayed in stock for about a day or so. So most of the people who wanted that particular set were able to get it. But this is a big teller for what's to come, like Black Friday, for a set that people actually really want badly, that might be very lucrative to people to grab up and sell in the aftermarket. The Insiders app was #1. It wasn't even close. The official store for your browser took an extra 10 minutes to get the set. The Lego Insiders app went right to it, and you're able to get it in the cart, secure it, get the order. Now, there was an interesting thing that happened with the Lego Insiders app. It was saying like unavailable after you got it, and like all of your orders were saying unavailable, unavailable. I think that was just a thing across the board. A lot of other people had that happen to them as well. But like I said, the Lego Insiders app held through. There was no big crashes. There was no crashes really on the Lego store. It was just queued up. You get in, and you were able to get that mini Pokemon Center. I myself was able to get one for 2,500 points. It's already shipped out. Now, obviously, when you get that, you want to get the promo code, because when you get an Insider's Reward, you get the promo code. It's supposed to last 60 days, but me personally, I am always going to make a small purchase, usually $35 or more, to get that free shipping, because they don't send you that reward until your next Lego purchase, and then that promo code goes onto your next Lego order. If you really want your Insider's Reward that you've got a promo code for, you might just want to go ahead and get a keychain, get a $35 order, so that they immediately send out your Pokemon Center that day, because who knows what can happen in Lego Warehouse. You never know what can happen. Yeah, you got the promo code, but they also might run out of stock because it says while supplies last, even though you have the promo code. So there still could be a little bit of interesting things happen even though you have the promo code. But yeah, like I said, Lego Pokemon was a big event. I made a big video about it. I had the order. I then canceled it. I just wasn't feeling the big $650 set. I really loved it. You guys already talked about this. I got the plushies instead, and they look just fine to me. Instead of having a big base that I don't even want, like it wouldn't even fit on a shelf, probably a typical shelf. So I'm actually very glad I did not have. I had a lot of buyer's remorse after I pre-ordered it the month following, because we had like January 12th to February 27th to think about this, a month and a half to think about this. And this is also the first time they've ever done a pre-order gift with purchase. So I was like trying to weigh what I liked, what I didn't like, and I'm very glad I didn't end up ordering it. I know a lot of people out there have it, but I really haven't seen a lot of reviews. I haven't seen a lot of talk about it. I know a lot of people got the EV because that was more of the cheaper version, a lot of easy way to get into the Lego Pokemon sets. But let me know if you guys got any of the Pokemon sets, if you got the mini Pokemon Center, if you had the same type of thing happen to you for the Lego Insiders app. Like I said, I highly encourage you to do your shopping through the Lego Insiders app when it comes down to things like this, because it held true, and most likely it will hold true on Black Friday, like when Lion Ice Castle came out over last Black Friday. It was sold out in literally a nanosecond. So could the Lego Insiders app be a little bit of a nudge to help get you in the door first for those of us who don't know about the Lego Insiders app? That remains to be seen, but we'll just have to keep watch on everything and see how it all turns out. But that's going to do it for today, and I will see you in the next video.